Hey guys, Brittany here from Pennies into Pearls. On today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get 1 month ahead of your bills. What that's going to do for you is to help you stop living from paycheck to paycheck. I can tell you from experience that getting out of that rut where you're just hoping that you can stretch every single dollar that you have to make it till the next paycheck, and then having to deal with those overdraft fees. Oh my goodness. We dealt with overdraft fees all the time. But now that we're able to get an entire month ahead of our bills, we're no longer living paycheck to paycheck. What that's done is it's allowed us to pay off over $20,000 in debt. It also allows us to do our big giant monthly grocery hauls, which helps us save even more money. And now our family is starting to save and look to buy our very first house. So if all of those things sound interesting to you and you want to have the same thing happen for your family, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. Welcome back, you guys. All right, it is time for you to get 1 month ahead of your bills, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to get that done before the end of the month. In less than 30 days, I want you to be able to be an entire month ahead of your bills so you are no longer living paycheck to paycheck. It's gonna be so freeing, you're gonna love it. You have to make sure that you're paying attention. Get your pen, get your paper, push pause, push rewind. This is important. But let me just mention really quick, if you are new to this channel, you're gonna wanna hit subscribe if you wanna learn how to live your dream life on less. I do kind of like introductory level personal finance videos, but I also do tips on how to save money when you're traveling, on your clothes, on your date nights, on your family activities, anything and everything that you do in your life. I want to help you learn how to do it on a small budget so that way you can spend your money where you actually want to. So if that sounds like something you want to have happen in your life, hit that subscribe button down below. And for everyone, make sure that you are following me on Instagram like I always am telling you, because Instagram stories is where it's at right now. I share my Instagram posts just to kind of keep you updated on what's going on the channel and on my website, but also Instagram stories is where I am sharing my day-to-day frugal living tips with you guys. So every single thing that we're doing throughout our day as a family of 5 on one income, what we're doing to save money, any way possible, I'm sharing with you guys on Instagram stories, and it's just a lot of fun, and you guys kind of get a behind the scenes look at our family. Okay, so let's talk about real quick what it means to get an entire month ahead of your bills. You're actually going to be living on last month's income. So as your bills are coming up and it's time to pay your bills, you already have all of that money set aside in your savings account. So as soon as that bill is available to be paid, you have the money ready to go, and you can just set up a bunch of automatic payments or hop on there, set your alarm on your phone, whatever you need to do, you can get those bills paid as soon as they are available. Goodbye late fees, goodbye overdraft fees, hello financial freedom. Throughout this entire video, don't forget guys, if you have any questions, if there's something I left out, make sure to leave it in the comments below. If you don't have a question, you're still gonna wanna go down there and check out the comments and kind of interact down there, because you guys are awesome at leaving different tips, and hearing other people's questions might spark a question in your mind, and I do my very best to get back to every single question I can, so make sure you leave those questions down in the comments below. The first question I want to address is, when is the right time to get ahead of your bills? Because you probably have all these other savings goals, or maybe you're trying to get out of debt like our family was. I'm gonna say this with a little bit of hesitation. After you've already set aside your $1,000 emergency fund, which is so important, let me know if you guys would like me to do an entire video on getting your starter emergency fund going. So let me know if that's something you would like more information on. But get that going first, and then I would say that before you move on to doing any other savings plans or paying off your debt, to work on saving up a chunk to use towards getting ahead of your bills. As soon as you have your $1,000 saving or emergency fund and your month of expenses in savings, your get ahead money in savings, then hop right back on the debt-free journey or hop right back on your savings plan. Do not allow time to be distracted. In a nutshell, what you're gonna need to do to actually get a month ahead of your bills is to first get your budget in order. Set a budget that you actually actually can stick to, which can be a little bit tricky, which is why I have created a video. Click this I button up here, or there's links in the description box below. There's an entire video that I've done and blog post that I've put together for you guys to take you step by step by step on creating a customized budget for your family, because every budget is different depending on your family situation. I also have free printables for you guys, free Excel templates, so make sure to check out that link. Because what you're gonna wanna do in order to get an entire month ahead of your bills is to figure out exactly how much each month you're spending on your bills and on all of your fixed expenses. Once you know what that number is, you're gonna know how much money you need to save. Once you have that money in savings, you're gonna use that money to pay the next month's bills. But as you're still continually getting your paychecks, you're gonna be putting that money that you would normally be putting your money towards your bills when you're living paycheck to paycheck. Instead of putting that money towards your current bills, you're gonna be putting it into savings, because your savings is paying for your bills. I know that might sound a little bit complicated, but it really isn't. Leave me your questions down in the comments. That's the basic idea, to have a month of savings for your expenses, and then you're continually replenishing it with each paycheck. What that's gonna do with your emergency fund and with being a month ahead, it kind of allows you a lot of wiggle room. So if your bills vary or if your income varies, it allows you to have some wiggle room to catch up. Or if you have an extra big paycheck, you can still put that extra money into savings to compensate further down the line if you have an irregular paycheck and maybe your next paycheck is a little bit lower. It kind of eliminates the guesswork when it comes to hoping that you have enough money in your bank account to pay your bills. And the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is, I know a lot of you, this is probably what's going to happen, is you're going to go check out that video on how to set up a budget that's going to work for your family, and you're going to try to minimize all your expenses, minimize your spending, which, hint hint, monthly meal planning or just meal planning in general is going to help you do that a lot. So check out the links for more info on that. You still might not have enough money, extra cash lying around. Wouldn't that be nice? Might not have enough cash lying around to just automatically throw, $1,000 into a savings account. I have a couple ideas for you guys, but make sure you're subscribed as always, because I am planning to share more and more ideas on how to kind of get a little side hustle going for ideas like this, to be able to get ahead of your bills, or to supply your cash envelope system, or to go on amazing vacations, all of that stuff. A little side hustle doesn't hurt anybody. So my first suggestion, and this is how our family actually was able to get a 1 month ahead of our spending really quick in less than 30 days, our family did a no spend month. I am a big believer in no spend months. We do them at least once, maybe twice a year. The first time we ever did a no spend month, we took all that money, that cash that we saved, and just put it directly towards our get ahead savings account. So I'm gonna leave links in the eye and down in the description box below for you guys. I have a whole series on a no spend month, answering tons and tons and tons of questions, so go check those out. And on this last no spend month that we did in January, I had so many of you guys do an amazing job, and I've heard from a lot of you guys that saved over $1,000 just by doing one no spend month. Isn't that amazing? So that's a great way to build up your get ahead savings account. The second thing you can do is to use your hobbies as a side hustle. So whether you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe you can do some babysitting, maybe you can do some cleaning, but think outside the box. What are some things that you love? Do you love to plan parties? Offer your services on Facebook to your friends. Have a set amount that you're gonna charge your friends to kind of throw the party, and then plus supplies. And that's a great way to kind of have fun, use your hobbies, and make a little side income as well. And then again, use all that side income that you're getting to supply your get ahead savings account. And then the third thing that I recommend doing to get that money quick would be to declutter your house and then sell it. Have a garage sale. Use online classifieds like Craigslist or any of your local ones. They have them on Facebook. They're everywhere. Use it to sell anything that you have in your house that you aren't currently using. Once you start paying attention to these 3 different categories on how to make a side income for your family, you're going to quickly see more and more opportunities to make that side income to build your get ahead savings account. What do you guys think? How do you run your family's budget? Are you already a month ahead? Do you go 2 months ahead? Do you have questions on how to actually implement this? Let me know down in the comments below. thanks you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up. The more thumbs up that I have on my videos, the more I know that you like that topic, and then I can continue to make similar related videos if it gets all the thumbs up. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.